And what day is it again today?
It's this Thursday!
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another special edition segment. This time, we have just been discussing the 4th of July, traditions, plans, customs, and Jess, you actually had some good insight into 4th of July traditions.
Yeah, so I have grown up in Harford County my whole life, and they have always done huge 4th of July activities, including a pancake breakfast.
Hey!
They used to have animal contests, so they would have a turtle race, box turtle race, and frog jumping contest, and of course the parade and fireworks. But has anybody ever gone to any of those?
Never heard of
events?
them.
I don't think I have.
Heard of them, and nah, I just haven't been to the fireworks, 4th of July fireworks parade is all I've been to.
They have several in Harford County, because we've got one in Bel Air, one in,
Happy Grace.
and I think there's another parade in,
Aberdeen.
Darling, oh, does Aberdeen have one? And I
No.
think
Darlington also has a small
Oh,
parade.
does it? Oh,
I think so.
What do you guys think about parades?
I love
They're
them.
nice.
I
Oh,
love
they
them.
have a parade in Hadley, Grace, or is that?
Last word,
They do.
Okay.
last one to a parade, I was 21, it was my first year at the art. I was in a parade, being an assistant or friend.
You were in it?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you do in the parade, Horse?
We was with Glenn Glass and we were right in the parade just throwing out candy and stuff, holding the what you call it thing and throwing out candy.
Oh.
So that's something that really bugs me, because Happy Grace Parade throws out candy. All the floats throw out candy. Bel Air said nobody is allowed to throw out candy. They don't throw out any.
That's the
Why
best
is
part.
I remember I went to a
Oh,
parade.
what's that?
What?
Go ahead, Destiny.
Oh, I remember I went to a parade it was for Christmas, and I think they from what I remember, I think they gave out candy as well.
Was that in Happy Grace?
I cannot remember actually.
Well, Bel Air does a Christmas parade as well, but I know that they definitely throw out candy in Happy Grace.
Yeah.
That's a better town, I guess.
Yeah, why don't you Bel Air? Why can't you Bel Air?
I don't know if it was because they didn't want trash, or maybe allergies, or maybe somebody got hit in the face with candy. Sure, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, to be fair, their street is kind of dirty, and if you have the wrong kind of wrapper, you can actually get something in there, like ants and whatnot. So I'm guessing that it's more health and liability reason, because that's the same thing that happened with the Clinchfield Santa Train once, back when they were running Steam Locomotive Number 1, which is, by the way, at where Baltimore Ohio Museum's groundhouse as we speak. You can actually go on the camera.
Pond is stranger danger. So it's like, let's say it's not just normal candy, but it's like you put something in the candy.
Fair,
Oh.
okay. I mean, it's supposed to be wrapped, individually wrapped, and they are just supposed to throw it from a float or a car, or, while they're walking in the parade. So they don't, get near kids when they do.
What's that with throwing candy out?
No, the last parade,
Yeah, I try to toss it, throw it out. Got real close, try to throw them out here just so everybody catch them.
What's your favorite part of the parade?
I would say walking.
Well, that's
around.
being in it. Do you watch the parade?
I have before.
And what's your favorite thing that comes in through the parade?
Fireworks.
Well, they have those later in the evening.
True.
But in the parade, they've got marching bands, they've got fire engines.
I like marching bands
I haven't
and
really-
fire engines, yes,
I don't like the fire engines.
because they loud.
Yeah,
Well, I like the marching band, I should say.
I do too.
And that's the part where I love to start being in a marching band.
well,
Yeah.
one time when I was at a parade in Happy Grace, they had a dog costume guy that looked kind of like Marshall from Paw Patrol on top of him. on top of one of the old fire engines.
So you like the different characters and like the people dressing up in costumes.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's
What
cool.
did you like, Nick?
It's not been that I can't remember from parades because I barely go on there, but the best 4th of July that I had was hanging out with my brother and how he was doing we were both working at the same place together, and basically the times that we remember was basically playing old school kind of video games that we used to play with.
Okay.
But she got the whole entire week, and basically we just played a bunch of Smash Bros. And Godzilla Destroyer Monsters, we the old school stuff. Maybe some even old school stuff you can never play anymore. That's just it was just really something during that time that I grew up in the time when I was a child playing that kind of stuff that no longer, these companies no longer exist, like Atari. Atari was a big one. But yeah.
So you like 4th of July just because it gives you the chance to get around family?
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's what
That's with any holiday, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, that could possibly be the best part of any holiday too. You know? Just getting around, getting to know people, just keeping up with them, asking how they're doing and all that. Where have they been working on, any projects or anything, what they're passionate about this year that they've done.
Those are all great conversational
Yes.
questions, Nick.
Yes.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, man.
You know, for New Year's, my mom, sister, and I share a pound of shrimp, steamed shrimp.
Nice. We do that in our
That's
family as well. We always get shrimp on New Year's. If there's a tradition that stems from.
We get crabs.
On New Year's?
That's an American thing.
Yeah, what?
Where do you get your crabs from?
That's a good question.
There's one place, I forgot what it's called. What is it called? It starts with a C.
Conrad's?
Yeah, Conrad.
yeah.
Sauce.
They probably get their crabs from Texas during the winter, because we don't have crabs around here.
I knew
in
that. You
January.
guys ever heard of a restaurant called Baldwin's near Joplin? It was a seafood restaurant. It's somewhere the Rita's is. It used to be when I was a kid, that Rita's actually used to be a Stewart's root beer stand, believe it or not. But the Baldwin's actually shut down after the owners got retired. I think it's like a Chinese or something restaurant now, maybe a noodle restaurant. But they get their crabs from New Orleans. But they got their crabs from New Orleans during the off season.
All in the Gulf Coast.
Yeah,
Yeah. So what about fireworks on the 4th? Do you guys like fireworks?
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
Oh.
fireworks at my house every 4th of July.
Really? Where do you live in Bel Air, Destiny?
No, I live in Bell Camp.
Okay. And they have fireworks near your house?
Yes.
Are they so loud?
Yeah.
Does anybody have like a pet and it freaks their pets out?
Oh,
No.
Yeah, we have to, I haven't seen fireworks in years because we have to go home, give my dog lots of drugs, put him in a special coat, and essentially hold him all night.
aw.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried noise canceling, ear protection?
For the dog?
Sure. I've seen people on motorcycles, they'll put just a headphones on their dog. Yeah.
I have not. I will
Yeah.
try that.
That plus one of the safety blanket, the,
We definitely
Squeeze
put
blanket.
a
what's it called?
thunder coat.
Thunder K, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and we also just got a bag to carry him in,
Aw.
for those kind of parents.
That's cool. Yeah, you could take them to the fireworks if you had the right ear protection on.
Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't even know
Oh,
we
ear
did that.
protection so you don't hear loud noise out there?
Well, not me, my dog. It scares him.
Yeah, 'cause I remember my dad, when I was 8 years old, was gonna get the earmuffs soon after hear the, we went to, it's similar to 4th of July parade, I think a military's parade.
Sure. Yeah.
Something like that they have in May,
Maybe a Memorial Day or Veterans
something
Day.
like that, yeah, Veterans Day, something like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, hit her earmuffs, yeah, so, yeah, from hearing the loud noises, yeah.
If anybody gets the chance to see Happy Grace's fireworks, they are some of the most incredible.
The
Yeah.
ones in Happy Grace?
Mhm.
Oh, yes, they are incredible.
Especially because they're right over the water, so you get the reflection
That
of
does
them.
sound good.
And they play music that matches.
Yeah, marching band, that's what I love about parades.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think I have something like that.
parade, yeah, too.
I'm not sure, but I think I have something like that in Bel Air, where basically my barber lives in not sure, Season's apartment. So basically, you know how like they have like a duck. It's like you literally have like the whole entire lake where the ducks could be and the geese and everything. And fireworks would be rising above it.
Oh, yeah, because Bel Air has moved the fireworks over there near John Carroll. You're right, yeah.
It's kind of, I guess it's like that, but it's nice. Probably not as nice, but it's still a beautiful view.
Absolutely,
I like what you're saying, just when they're over the water, it's like twice the amount of fireworks
yeah.
because of the reflection.
Has anybody ever seen a drone show?
Drone
No,
show.
what's that like?
So, it wouldn't surprise me if they start moving fireworks to drones. So what happens is they get hundreds, probably thousands of drones,
Drones.
and they go up in the air, and then they can put them in shapes, in
Right.
designs,
Yes.
and then light them up so you see pictures in the sky. It's
That's
amazing.
cool.
And then you don't have to worry about fireworks, ashes, like catching things on fire, or,
Yeah, no pollution.
yeah,
You don't have to worry about
no
the poor,
sound pollution.
Yeah.
the poor guy lighting off the fireworks isn't gonna get blown up once in a
Yeah.
while.
Right. Everyone will still keep their fingers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, let's keep the things like you said, a drone, like,
I was just joking that, like, if they were doing drones, they're just, using a little remote control, but if they're doing fireworks, they could, get their fingers blown off if they made a mistake.
yeah, but it more safe, they use more controls like with
right.
cars,
Mhm.
like doing fire truck cars or something like that.
It's like that, yeah. You
Like-
use a remote control and you can get it to fly up in the air and
Oh, airplane,
have like,
like a
different lights.
Foreigner, and like a Foreigner truck too, like a collectible Foreigner truck, yeah, had to look that up.
Horse, it's like a remote controlled helicopter.
Okay.
A drone. You've seen
Yeah.
people flying them.
I think, yeah, I seen it.
They
Yeah.
Some of
can,
my
they can sync a
cameras-
bunch together so they all do the exact same thing and it looks like a big
Airplane.
big image.
I'll
Well, it could
find a
be
video.
any image you want. Yeah, we'll have to check one out.
Okay.
Another part of 4th of July I like to think about is what it means. It's the day that our country officially declared independence.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
called
from the military,
Independence Day.
I was told, from the military when I asked that question, yeah. They said it's from the wars in the military.
Well, it was the day that America became America. It used to be like the property of another country, of England still.
We're an English colony.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
called Independence Day.
Right, so I like to use 4th of July as a time to just think about what it means to be an American citizen, Our
Yeah.
country's not perfect, there's a lot of turmoil going on right now.
I prefer to see it
What's
to
that right,
go
North
to the
and
parade
South
to watch it or be in it.
Is that something else?
That was the Civil War you're thinking of,
Okay, yeah.
North and South.
Yeah, I've been to a parade in Happy Grace and in Bel Air before. I have, yeah. Parade in Bel Air. And hopefully I get to go to get to go to either one this year, hopefully.
I hope so. Maybe we
One-
could
Yeah.
look them up and find one around here. Find the
Yeah,
closest one
so
to
we
each
can
person.
go.
Because I've never, I don't know that we'll be able to because it'll probably happen on a day that we're not together.
Yeah, hopefully have staff bring us there, yeah, 4th of July parade,
Yeah, we can look it up. Maybe we could, some of you guys could meet up at one, even.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, with our people, with our staff.
Perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, come on out. Yeah, I have ran into people in at parades, yeah. Last parade I went to was the one in Happy Grace when me and my dad, my little sister and a friend was in it. When we was with Glenn Glass. A lot of people should know him, Glenn Glass. He's
how do you know him?
my dad.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
been in fireworks with us, yeah, he was in the parade with us.
Nice.
Yeah, when I was 21. Yeah, I like the 4th of July parade.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
I
It's a-
do, yeah. What day they having it, when they having it before the 4th of July?
Bel Air usually does
And-
all of their activities on the 4th of July, but I think Darlington and Havre Grace do them either the weekend before or the weekend after.
Yeah, we can have, yeah. That's what I'm asking, I was asking when does Bel Air do it?
They always do it on the 4th.
Exact.
Which this year is a Friday.
On the exact day.
Yep. Yep, it's Friday, July 4th,
Mm-hmm,
in 3 weeks,
yes.
Wow, coming up quick.
Wow.
Today's July
June 12th.
12th, okay. Yeah, I got a library book to return back. I'm returning, I think June 16th or 15th, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Make sure you take care of that.
Oh yeah, I talked to the lady, said if I bring in a little lady, said I don't have to pay no fine on them. That was when I got them from the when I was with Donnie from the Havigers Library, 3 religious books.
Very good. You've been reading a lot lately, Horace?
I've been looking at them and stuff, and I want to set some time to write down the words with the pictures and stuff to write my plays out of them.
Getting
If I
inspired.
can, or stuff like that. Yeah, things like that.
That's awesome, Horace. Anyone else have anything they want to say about 4th of July celebrations?
Oh, actually, on the 4th of July, my sister and I were talking about going to see my birth mom and going to Ocean City.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, I guess they probably do a big fireworks display down there, huh?
I have seen the fireworks at the beach one time, and it's really, really amazing.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
They have parades out beaches too?
I don't know about a parade, but they definitely do the fireworks on the beach.
Oh yeah, like y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think it's that year where they, put them in, throw them up in the air. Yeah, stuff like that. I seen that.
You mean like
Yeah,
a
I know what
cannon
you're
type
talking
thing?
Huh?
You mean like a cannon type thing?
Huh?
Like a cannon type thing where they push buttons and they actually launch out these little canister-like things?
I don't know, but I seen those. You buy the firecrackers and you just set them out and you do what you gotta do to put them in the air. I was at a family and friends 4th of July cookout. He did that there before. It has a lot of what you call them firecrackers you throw up in the air.
Mortars are the ones that launch.
Yeah.
The other ones might just be like M80s, the ones you just light and they explode.
That's what I'm talking about, like the ones that go up in the sky and make the loud noise.
The ones that go up in the sky are called mortars.
Mortars, yeah.
Or bottle rockets.
Then they start blasting with the loud noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. I've seen people do that before, and I see what she's saying. That's what they could do out on the beach.
Yeah, that's a very fun part of it.
Yes.
Well, Destiny, I hope you guys end up going on your trip. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Y'all doing that for the 4th of July, Destiny?
Uh-huh.
All right, blessing, highly favored.
Next year's a big year for us, our 250th anniversary as a country.
As a country, is it really?
Well, for you and your mom?
No, as a country. Our 250th anniversary as a country, as a whole, in the U.S. is coming to next year, 2027.
Oh,
26.
Yeah, 2026.
oh, that's the holiday next month.
Wow.
Holiday next month.
Next year.
Next
It's
year.
the big year next year for us.
Okay, so they have it every other 2 years.
No, it's a once in a lifetime anniversary for us.
Okay.
In fact, the B&O Railroad Museum is actually restoring my most favorite locomotive in their collection, Gray T1-2101, giving it a cosmetic overhaul all over the place for it.
Yeah.
They're actually doing behind-the-scenes restorations between now and October 2025 so you can see what the progress is like.
Right.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to call it here. Thanks to everyone at home for listening, and we hope you will join us again next week for a brand new special.